We do totally improvised material. Nothing is scripted.
Everything is made up directly in the moment, and it's based on your suggestions.
Which means that at any time,
anybody could break into the conversation and add what they have to say, because we don't know ahead of time
what we're going to say or what we're going to do.
What we'll do is come to you for suggestions for pieces to do. We might ask something like,
would you give me a suggestion of a relationship between a man and a woman?
Master-slave.
That's right.
We'll take the first suggestion that we hear and we'll put it into play right on the stage before you.
One of the things that we've been doing lately, is to experiment a little bit and not do everything funny, ha-ha, silly.
So we're going to be doing some of that tonight, but we're also going to be doing something maybe a little richer, a little bit more varied.
We want to draw from our life's experience. We want for you to give us suggestions from your life's experience, present, past, even maybe your wishes, your
fantasies
dreams.
that might be in your dreams, even at this moment. And what we'll do is build them into a show that will be exclusively our show. It'll be created by us.
It'll never happen again.
And it can't possibly ever happen again unless we all get together and make a plan.
So join us now for Flash Family, Scenes from Life.
Because we are
Flash
Family!
What's an ongoing issue in your life that concerns you on a day-to-day basis?
Money.
Money. Thank you.
Honey, did you find my discount coupon book? We still have 6 dinners yet at Wingdings.
Wingdings! Can we go again tonight, Mort?
Absolutely. You know, because if we get the chicken fried banana, we can get an extra 1 hung low tea bag.
Emily, I left my fast pass in the.
Uh-oh. Oh, luckily I've just...
Pressed it.
Yeah, there you are, honey.
Thanks. I don't know what I would do without the.
Flat, pressed flat pass.
Exactly.
Honey, we won! Look, it's an entry ticket!
Not again! Not again!
So, Dad, if I could just have an extra $2 this week, and if I could borrow the car on Tuesday afternoons instead of Thursday, and you know I've got these shoes, but Bill's got these new track shoes, so if I could just put.
There's a fire! Come on!
At least once, if not a couple times during every show that we've been doing in this experimental run looking beyond comedy with improvisation, there's been one section of the show that's called the open scene. And so what we have now is an open scene, and that means whoever is getting the suggestion for that, it's kind of like up to me, whatever I want to do, whatever I want to ask, whatever I want to set up. So I thought, and they don't know this backstage, but I thought it would be fun to have another episode of Eddie and Marlene, since we haven't seen them for a couple months. For those of you who haven't met Eddie and Marlene, they're a couple of characters that emerged out of very early years of Flash Family and then disappeared totally. And I surprised the group with them the first show of our new run, last whenever it was, April. And Eddie is a forklift driver and Marlene waits in a truck stop. She's a waitress there. And they are now married. The audience gave us suggestions to come and update what the situation of them, what's going on with them. They're married, and Rudy, the owner of the diner where Marlene works, is married, and his wife, what was her name, Denise? Denise, right. She's very, very pregnant. She's probably got her baby by now. I mean, you know, after all, that was last April. But a lot of issues came up in their relationship, both the couples' relationships, that were very interesting to see them emerge and grow as a couple as well as people. So what issue would you like to see developed with Eddie and Marlene tonight?
Opposite politics.
Having opposite politics and the effect that that can have on a relationship. Thank you very much.
Eddie?
Yo.
Eddie, you know, I think if we put the poster right above the register here, where when they come in, they can see it. It's gonna knock them right on their keister. You know, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And we got more handbills. Instead of placemats, we'll put the handbills. Don't hit that on Senator Tom's face, man. If you smash that fly on there, we got problems.
Come on, the guy's crooked as... Well, yeah, I don't want to say those negative words in here.
You're the guy. He got you out of hock with your forklift business, and you think he's crooked?
That's right. He took the bribe.
He got your forklift out.
I don't respect the man. It's by the law of the wilderness.
You got time out. Crooked is when they do something bad and it hurts you. When they do something bad and it works for you, that's not crooked. That's serving the people. That's their job. Okay, with the big poster, I think, here, and instead of the placemats, we're going to put those handbills.
Okay.
You know, we can get a lot of proxy votes in here. They can just check at the bottom of the box, vote for Senator Tom for re-election, and he's home freedom.
Well, I will hide my personal dislike for the man so you can get this fundraiser off the ground and get this dump fixed up.
I have to, because you know my license comes up for renewal next year, and here if I can't get a liquor license,
The health department.
Jesus, that sewer, I don't want to talk about it.
Sewer and chili.
Hi.
Rudy, I got the buttons.
Oh, good. Let's see right here. Oh, these are great. These are big.
And there's little ones too.
Okay, that's nice. Honey, thanks. You done real good.
Come here, Eddie.
You know, I see a lot of guys wear them on their hats, you know?
Yeah, right.
I like that. And I think we'll put one of these on each placemat. Put the box here, okay.
So everything's okay between you guys, huh?
Oh, well, you know, we went to marriage encounter. Ever since we did that, we're able to talk to each other about
You sneaky
what we
bastards,
feel.
you. You snuck away. You told me you were going out to a clam strike or
It was like that. It was like a clam strike. It was like they gave us these little foam bats, and we kind of talked, and we kind of slapped each other around a little bit, and then we talked more and slapped each other. Towards the end, we were talking most of the time, hardly ever a whack one of those little bats. You know? Now I don't even know where the bat is.
Eddie, you and Marlene should do that. Really.
Give me a break.
It
Don't
just-
give that woman any more ideas. She's about 6 months ahead of me on her idea list. I just got to the point where I know how to do my own laundry. Please, don't shock my old little heart.
Oh, Eddie.
How about some chili?
Give me and a brewski.
You got it. You got it.
Did I hear my man asking for a brewski?
You bet you
Hi,
will.
baby.
I guess it ain't so bad all the time.
Oh, I see you got Senator Tom's picture up here.
Yeah, yeah. Are
Great.
you a fan of his?
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. That,
Yeah, we
that
owe
should
that
knock my
man a
thumbs down.
big favor.
He said he's coming in next week
Oh,
for
great.
the lunch crowd.
Oh, and talk to everybody. Won't that be nice, Lynn?
It'll be great. You know, we can have 500-600 people here for that.
Look at you're wearing a button.
Yeah, I know. They thought it would be cute if I had a button on.
It's not cute. It's
I feel like a
American.
poster child for the Republican Party.
Honey, we have to show our support. The man did us a big favor.
Yeah, I know, but nobody's supposed to know about that because we'd all get in trouble if you did.
Well, but we could still support him.
That's true. The silent majority.
Eddie, would you just tell me what's so bad about Senator Tom?
I really don't want to talk. Can I plead the Fifth Amendment in a restaurant?
Well, no. I mean, here I am with Rudy. He told me that he's a good man and I should support him
But
too.
Rudy and I have different values. You know?
Well, wait a minute, honey. What does that mean? I am supporting the senator, too.
Well, your values are different yet.
What are the senator's values?
And what are my values?
What are these fucking rhetorical questions here? Give me a break.
You know, Marlene, I don't think Eddie values your values.
Oh, eat it, will you, Rudy?
Eddie,
Don't start no shit now. We've been getting along now for at least 6 days, and I wish you would cut the shit.
Denise, is your little phone bat still in the closet? Let me go. Just get it from that.
oh, what a good
Let me just
idea,
get it from Marlene.
Rudy.
You're gonna like this, Marlene.
Marlene, I told you about that marriage encounter.
Here. Marlene, you know what? See, this is what Denise used to. You can see where kind of little patches are torn off there. The foam kind of caught on my whiskers when she gave me a little uppercut. She's foxy, you know.
That was a good
But really, our relationship is wonderful now because of it. If you want to just, you really can't put out his teeth or anything with this. You could whack him to death. Maybe kind of break some of the
Rudy.
tension.
You're a different man than he is. Denise can whop you all around, and then you'll kiss her. If I whop Eddie around, he'll knock my teeth out. Yes, I'm not stupid. He would.
I don't. I've known him for 14 years, and he's never hit a woman. He sort of gunned his motor at one once.
You don't live with him.
Marlene is married to Eddie.
I know. You want to see what happened? You go hit him. You don't like his politics either. You go hit him. I'm not going to hit him.
What's sort of springing away? I don't want to just run out there and hit him because he's liable to cold cock me because I'm a man. Men hit men.
Give him another bat. Give the other bat.
I don't know if this is the way to solve a political disagreement.
Well, I really just would like to know what's so bad about Senator Tom. I mean, it worries me if I'm promoting this man.
I got a plan. What I'll do is I'll give you this other thing.
No.
Come here.
No.
What are you whispering in my presence?
Just hold it for a second. Just take it. And what? See, you
Rudy,
come to his aid. I'm
Get
going to
away
smack him
from
around.
her, Rudy. Every time you two get close, I wind up learning something I don't want to learn.
Because you've been taking this all too seriously about Senator Tom here. What you need is a little bit of sense knocked into that head of yours there. It's a foam bat. It won't hurt nothing. It's a foam, really. Wait, I think Marlene's got one for you. Why don't you take it?
What is this?
Give it. No, just hand it to him. Just give it to him. Don't. Come on, you're taking your life too serious here. You know, you guys can.
Now, Rudy, just walk Senator Tom. Walk Senator
Now
Tom.
he's used to it. You hit him a few times. It's okay.
What is this?
Politics here.
I'm not an endangered species. Here.
I gotta use the phone to block up all this stuff on me here.
Fair, Senator Tom. Talk about fair. He closed down the schools when it wasn't even raining.
Taking life too seriously again here, buddy.
Wait a minute. I didn't know about that.
That's right. And you know what else he did? Well, I think he's a raving heterosexual.
Those school kids were dying to go. It was the first day of the fishing season, and they were going crazy and cooped up, and the air conditioning was broke. That's why he
Yeah,
got
he
them out.
didn't need 16 kids to bait his hook. He took them all away.
He opened that battered women's shelter.
But why did they get there?
Are you implying that he hits his wife and he hits women?
Well, that's one of his good sides. I'm talking about. I'm talking the fact about the fact that he took all the sewage in town and sold it back to us as landfill.
That's all hearsay now. That has never been proven in a court of law.
Well, give me a break. A lot of things ain't been proven.
So he also closed down that women education center, didn't he? Just when they were starting to get some real good information in there.
Well, that's because the plumbing was bad in there. He didn't want the women to have to go out back. Senator Tom's all right. Senator Tom's all right.
Was he the one that took out that minority course at the college?
He had to. There's only one Negro in the whole community. And the Chinese folks didn't want to go down there.
I'm telling you, the man don't smell right.
I think Eddie's right.
I think too, Rudy.
This doesn't
What
sound
about the
good.
fundraiser? What about my calf? Don't be wet on it. Come on now. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I know, right. Who didn't applaud on that one? Making a list, attention. Actually, what I need this for our next scene, because I'm going to be coming to you for more or less silent suggestions. We don't want the people, the other actors, to hear what these suggestions are going to be. The theme of this is a piece that we call Hidden Agendas. Many of us go through our lives and with there's a program that's just below the surface. A life program might be Women Are No Damn Good. And whatever we do in our lives, that colors the activities in our lives, our attitudes, our relationships. Another one might be, there are positive ones like everything's coming up roses. That's my attitude. I go through that. Doesn't matter. I get hit with stuff and stuff. I'm just really up there. I'm having a good time. So what I need from you, don't shout these out. I'll come into the house and I'll go to different sections of the audience. I need 3 suggestions. So be thinking about a life attitude or an agenda like that somebody might have. And I will need 3 of those. Keith, could I have the house lights up, please? Thank you. So, somebody over here who has a food is poison. I will try to write these so that you can actually read them, so we share them with the whole audience. And from somebody in the back, does somebody have a life?
Say hi to them, Sandy. They're going to be watching this later on.
Do you want more coffee?
It's dark. I can't see anything. Great, that sweats in.
Okay, Magna Carta time here, folks. Could we have our first actor out here, please? Give this to you. You want to show it to the audience? You may have to show it to them long, because I did my best, but...
Can you see that in the back?
Yeah. Okay. Tear that up and put it in our soundproof. Alright, got it. Next actor out, please. Show this to the house. And next actor, please. Would you show that to the house, please? And here, I can use this. What I need from you now, what we need from you, is a social function where these people might be together, might be mixing.
A reunion.
A reunion, I heard first. Thank you very much. The reunion.
I can't believe that we're on this committee again. We were on the senior prom committee. We were on the junior prom committee. We were officers on the class board of our senior class.
I know, Barbara, and we married twins. Life is just amazing.
So tangled.
I know.
We are so,
Just
you know, it's just been great having you continue to be in my life this way.
yeah. What did the doctor say?
The doctor said, "You look great. Go for it." Well, sort of. That's kind of my interpretation.
But what about the other thing?
Oh, he said, "Come back in 6 months."
Uh-huh. And did you get your basement pumped out?
But not before I went down there in my hip boots and really waded around and kind of checked it out.
Hi, I had some leftover balloons and crepe paper from. Do you want?
Tommy, that would be great.
Okay. Here.
Wait. This place for balloons is on the ceiling.
It's Rod McEwen, isn't it?
Seriously. Later, if we want it, we can climb up and we can get them down.
I'll hold the ladder if you want to put the cream paper up.
Okay. All right.
I'm putting sherbet in the punch. Even though there's champagne in it, I'm putting sherbet in it.
Barbara, wait, Tommy. Would you hold the ladder?
Sure.
I'll finish the sherbet.
Sure.
Don't finish the sherbet. Leave it alone. Just sherbet. It doesn't mean that much. The reunion will proceed just fine. I don't think anybody will miss it.
You're right, I'll leave it alone.
Thank you.
Then I'll just have a bowl of it.
No, don't have a bowl of it.
I love sherbet.
I know, but I love my mother too, and she died.
That was years ago.
I know, but it was the same flavor.
Don't talk about it! I'm sorry!
Marlene, it wasn't your fault.
No, it wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault.
Just because I gave her that dog and it ran out into traffic.
She knows better than to run after dogs in traffic.
She knew better.
Everybody
She
knows
knew
don't
better.
run in the street without looking.
Barbara, she knew better. She doesn't know anymore.
Can we open some windows in here? I'm getting real nauseous.
Well, maybe it's my perfume.
No, it's the pork fried
Uncle
rice.
There. I love wind blowing through my clothes. Barbara, look out! You could fall. I'd have to try real hard. Here. I'm not watching you. I was just kidding. Come on.
Cute.
Oh, it looks great. I love the crepe paper just hanging down there. That's the best use of it. Surrounded by balloons, just randomly thrown against the ceiling.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh, well, it looks great the way it is. Here, I have the perfect...
Such a cheery outlook on life.
Wait. There. Now, doesn't this say reunion? Not the punch.
No, don't get so stung in the punch. There's a chemical reaction. When you get soap and Hawaiian punch together, we could all go up in a Holocaust.
Oh, It's champagne, it's not Hawaiian punch. So we're okay. What do I do with this now?
I love serpentines. They're great.
Well, good, I've got a whole drawer full.
Here, Tommy,
Here,
come
Tommy,
on.
throw some.
Put him around your neck. That'll make you real.
We got about 15 more minutes before the gang gets here. Let's throw some randomly around the food.
No! Take it all outside by the pool or something. You know?
Oh, don't go by the pool.
You're not dressed for it.
Yeah, you're not dressed for it.
Luckily, I brought some suits.
It's too cold. It's too cold.
You guys have grown up into real adults, you know that?
What happened to you? Yes.
Well,
I mean, when you bought that station wagon, Marlene, I thought we were in serious trouble.
Pinto?
Yes. Your attitudes are changing. Doesn't this bring you back? Doesn't this remind you of the time that you did that prank off the high board? And you were the hero of the whole school.
until I hit the water.
Everybody loved it. You were so brave.
And I tried to save you.
She leaped in with her cheerleading outfit on and that sweater with the big block letter almost drug you down. And I jumped in right after you with my little nitty skirt on.
We were both on the bottom by that point.
Right. And I went down and I tore your sweater off and we all kind of floated to the top.
We
Remember that?
did. You
Yes.
saved us.
Yeah.
And you tried to feed me Twinkies.
Twinkies were in then. I wouldn't give you a Twinkie now. They're terrible.
Thank you.
Here,
Thank
have
you.
a
That's the most
Cheez-It.
Cheez-Its are made by the devil. Don't you know that? They are.
New and improved. Come on, I'm not an idiot.
It's in the-
Look, no chemicals. They took all the chemicals out of Cheez-Its.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all bad for you. It creates a kind of dependence.
Look, 6 months I have to go back and see the doctor.
Yeah.
And I figure between now and 6 months, because I don't know what he's going to say.
You don't.
No. I am going to eat Cheez-Its, and I'm going to put sherbet in my punch, and I'm going to let all the balloons of my life go up on the ceiling and entertain me. And I'll jump out the window if I want to, safely.
And you're going to sell your house.
Right.
Because no one's living on that canal anymore, you know, Barbara. I know I got you a deal. I'm sorry.
I don't care. I'll live someplace else. That's equally right on the edge and just as much fun. And you guys will come and visit me just like you always have.
No, you have a death wish.
Hopefully that'll inspire you to go home and take a look at what your hidden agendas are and your life themes that are running around. In this next piece, since, well, first let me introduce our orchestra tonight, Mr. Joe Polino. And as you probably guessed, since we're improvising, he is improvising right along with us. And Joe is playing 2 of our shows, tonight and then the week after next. And in the workshop that we had with Joe, we said, well, Joe, inspire us, do something. And he started just kind of putting the first piece musically. And it was so much fun that we thought we would do a series of scenes now where the first piece in every scene, or maybe the second piece too, or maybe even a middle piece, is going to come from Joe. So we have no idea what he's going to do. We're basically giving the initiation over to Joe right now for the next few scenes. So let's just see what happens with improvising by music.
The new toy pianos are wonderful, you know? Kids are going to love them. This is great. This is the next biggest thing since parachuting Barbie dolls. You know, these are just beautiful little things. There's a little picture of the Santa Maria on the top. Isn't that charmant? The kids are going to go crazy for these.
Mail has come And there are 14 orders in here, dear.
14 orders! I'll have to stay up till 6 p.m. to fill them.
It's my guest, Mr. Orders. Oh, here's one from the Schmidt family. You sold them one of your little boxes
Yes, I
last
did.
week.
Dear Mr. Haas, you're enjoying our daughter playing the piano. She learned very quickly. That's the instructions they do, they learn very quickly. And she's playing 12 to 14 hours a day now. And her biceps have grown quite large. 5-year-old girl. Do you have a piano stopper kit?
That's right, Ben. Around for the whole bar. So I'm a man who's faced with destiny.
I walked into my office. The first thing I noticed was his legs. I quickly closed the bottom drawer to hide the bourbon bottle and gave him a keen, appraising glance.
She looked at me like I was a piece of tuna. She sauntered around me, went to my other side, and hiked her skirt as far as was legally feasible.
I told him my name and that I was the best private dick in the city. He gasped and kissed my hand.
But she pulled it away too fast. She wasn't the kind of girl that was going to give the back of her hand to just any guy right away. She reached in to her blouse and pulled out a Smith & Wesson with eelskin handles. She kind of pointed at her brain and had a quizzical look that said, should I or shouldn't I?
I was trying to scare him and it worked. He started quaking in his shoes. Pulled my hand down away from my head and said, "No, I love you."
No, I love you. She gasped. She reached in her pocket, pulled out a roll of $600 bills, and shoved them in my pants pocket.
He got a smile on his face. And said,
Thanks for payment in advance, honey. What can I do for you?
Angie, I've got a flashlight here someplace. Look, the batteries are working. Yeah, the batteries are... Yeah, this place is creepy. Jesus. I don't know that I want to get into the club that bad, that I'm going to spend the night here, guys. This is nuts.
Yes, and I saw a bat. So many spider webs.
Yeah, I know.
They get caught in your teeth.
You know, when your brother said that we'd have to stay overnight here, I thought it would be easy, but this is crazy. This is too... I'm scared.
"I think we have to eat something awful, too."
That's not till morning, though. If we don't make it through the night, we won't have to eat it.
Oh, God! That's great! What a happy thought! Wait.
The walls are closing in.
I know, the ceiling's getting higher and the floor's spinning, too.
I think I'm going to throw up.
No, don't do it. Do it over there towards the fireplace.
I
don't really think I want to join the Knights of Columbus.
Paging Mr. Rayfield. Paging Mr. Rayfield. Would Mr. Rayfield come to Cloud 16? It's so hot today, man. All I can do is a very poor imitation of a shuffle.
Mangoes, papayas, bananas.
Every day we come to the marketplace and we smile at all the Americans.
Bananas,
Hello, American people.
mangoes.
We are so happy because we can watch them sweat. They come to our country for our native culture.
Fresh bananas,
They come to our country for our native women.
mangoes, bananas.
Oh, the passion fruit is selling very well this season. Look, there's another one. He's having great difficulty walking. He's moving much too slow. He can't see us.
How very interesting this species is.
That large pod gave birth to him about 5 or 6 Nickies ago.
He is very big and round, is he not?
Quite clumsy. He must be a child of their race.
He seems to be fighting our gravity.
I don't think his brain pan is very large.
No.
Do you suppose this is speech?
Let me adjust. Let me adjust. Wait, I'm getting something semi-intelligent here. No, the nervous brainwaves are just interfering too much with what he's trying to say.
I have to tune back a little bit. I'm finding it distressing.
Yeah.
There's so much accelerated activity going on in his system.
I'm going to try to communicate.
Don't touch him though, Arnold.
Let me try. My voice has a specialty. I will mimic his very sounds and see if we get a response.
Try to mimic his movements too. Maybe if we slow down, he can see us.
You might find in a trunk in your grandmother's attic. Dust. How do you feel when you wake up on a Saturday morning?
Hungry.
Hungry. What's an emotion that we associate with hunger?
Anticipation.
Anticipation. Dust and anticipation. Thank you.
A sneeze sprang forth from my loins. A gladiolus in heat passed my perspiration point, where no man had left unasunder, and came forward into the life which no man had touched, going toward the level, the veneer, the surface duty of beauty. I wrenched my neck and sat on the patina which was my life. Arrogantly, I moved my finger past the Rosicrucian ambience and lifted my patella to the heavens, screaming, what nest of fools brought forth this great hunk of burning underwear? I digressed, I progressed. I symbionized my way into clothing, which was not my clothing, worn by ancestors and testers of flaming juvenile insolence. Nomenclature, spastic spam handles, Armageddon banana Freemason horticulture, I asked. No one gets past rocks grinding down into sand, sand turning into putrescent oblong corn fritters of despair. But I walked through the hemoglobin of my discontent into the tasty freeze of infinity, where I blew my nose and my brains went forth into the great cosmic oneness which binds my arms and sticks his tongue out at me. But enough. I knew that man, infinitesimal as he was, could not compete with the schmutz of the floor.
Haven't read the new edition of the Bible, because that's right out of it. Chapter 4, part, no, forget it. How many people in here this evening are in a relationship? How many? How many people are in a relationship that works? No, we're not monitoring this electronically. For this next piece, what we need from you is a suggestion of a problem that could come up, that could exist in a relationship between a man and a woman.
Should the dog sleep on the bed?
Could we make that a little bit heavier? And I don't mean could the cow sleep on the bed. Something.
Remind me of my mother.
No, let's work with this gentleman's suggestion. Could the dog sleep on the bed? Something coming between us?
The dog sleep with my wife.
Let's do the... I haven't met your wife yet, sir. I can't answer that. Allowing something to come between us. Let's broaden that a bit. Thank you.
I knew the day that I got home, Rover went out and brought in his bone. I said, honey, what's going on? I've been working all day just to come home and bring you all of my pay.
I said, honey, what do you mean? I love this dog just like I need. Come in here and look at him. Isn't he cute? He's so little thin.
I looked at Rover, he looked back at me. He had a smile on his face, he was filled with glee. I said, Rover, get off of that bed right now. He said, man, I'm gonna say bow wow.
Stay up here, give me a little cheer. I need some loving from you know who. You're gonna give it, 'cause he doesn't.
I music can come from me. I said, Rover, get out in the yard. You know, from here on this man's work, it's gonna get real hard.
So Rover is in his house and he's in my bed and we're all happy. But I don't know, sometimes it gets cold. I think I'd like a dog to keep me warm.
I said, Rover, just give me a little hint. He said, throw me out the window, one of those chocolate nips. I said, come on, Rover, tell me what to do. He said, on you!
Not bad for white folks, huh? Well, we're gonna bring the band down a little bit now and get comfortable with each other. I gotta be. He's far too trusting. What I'd like to do now is get another suggestion from you of an everyday activity, something that you and somebody like her would do, some normal everyday activity.
Vacuum.
Vacuuming. Two-person vacuuming?
Washing and drying dishes.
Washing virgins? What? Washing dishes and vacuuming.
Oh, and drying dishes.
Washing and drying. Why am I having trouble? This is a dream, right? They're washing and drying the dishes. And it goes something like we gotta get new Playtex gloves, honey.
Oh, I know, sweetheart. Look at those. 5 holes, 1 for each finger.
There you go. Oh, that was a pretty good dinner, actually. I've never really had that before.
Mustard pork chops. Yeah, it was one of my mother's favorites. Oh, careful, careful. These were great Aunt Trilby's, you know.
Yeah, Uncle Svengali, too.
Oh, honey, I'm so happy since you've decided to help me out with this stuff, you know?
Well, I know, I've been away for a while, but I'm back now, and things are relatively under control.
Freeze! An ordinary scene, an ordinary domestic situation. And we're going to continue this scene, but we're going to add a subtext to it. And that subtext is something that is either going on right now someplace else, something that's about to happen, and it's something that, whatever this thing is, it's going to really affect their life. It's it's a kind of a life-changing event that is either going on right now someplace else or is just about to happen to them.
Earthquake.
Okay, and they need to know that. So, okay, the earthquake is coming. The big one, the earthquake. Yes, California, drop into the ocean. Right. Here they are in San Francisco doing the dishes, knowing that any minute the big earthquake is going to happen. Thank you.
Okay, this is the last one. I think this is the last one.
Okay.
Anything else I can do? God, I love being home so much.
I know, Chad, and I love having you here.
I know.
You used to be such a workaholic.
I know, I was always going away. Now I'm here. I didn't take the garbage out.
Well, take it out, honey.
Oh, I'd love to. Can I?
Yes.
Oh, God, you're so special. Oh, well, I guess, Nobody's going to complain about the mess.
You took it out, didn't you?
Yeah, I took it out. Boy, I'm so excited. Maybe, can we wash these dishes again? I'm going to miss these dishes. I can see my face in it.
Oh, look. We are a nice couple.
Yeah.
I really believe those words about till death do us.
Let me wash it again. Oh, God, let me... Listen,
What did your mother say?
She said, what did she say?
Yeah.
She said that,
She's okay?
she's okay, yes. She said that, yeah. And what else did she say? She said that, that we could get the house mortgage. She would pay for us to mortgage the house.
I think we should get it refinanced.
Yeah? Well, we gotta repaint it first.
Interest rates are way down.
Oh, way down, but they may skyrocket any minute. You know? There might be a...
Oh, we forgot the casserole dish.
But seriously, let me move some chairs around. That's an important thing to do. What I would like now is a suggestion of a place where two people would not necessarily express their real feelings to each other. What's a situation?
An elevator.
Pardon?
An elevator.
In an elevator. Okay, these are people that know each other real well. Or they will.
Do you want 5-2?
Yeah, I do want 5. Because I just thought I'd spend the day with you, just see what you do. And
I like go to 5 first.
yeah. Yeah, that's nice. It's not too high, it's not too low.
Spend the day with me? Oh no, now what am I going to do?
God, I feel like I've said everything wrong so far. It's off to such a slow start.
Well, I have to stop by the reception's desk first and let them know that I'm in. I kind of check in, and they move a little button that says, Evelyn, in, out, lunch, when she'll be back. And then they move the button over to in. I could tell them to ring my room in about 10 minutes, and yeah, it'll be an emergency. That's right. Bye-bye.
I wonder if she can sense how much I'm sweating. I'm trying to think of something brilliant to say, and nothing's coming out.
I hope you don't mind putting me up like this. I know it was short notice, and
Oh!
I didn't think you'd remember me as well as you seem to.
I have a good memory for faces.
Yeah, yeah.
Come alive! Come alive! Let's see that hair fly up! Take those glasses off!
God, I'm not Superman. I don't know what she wants from me. The best I can do is say, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's wonderful that you're such good friends with my sister, and that I could just come over and come all the way from Akron and...
Your sister's done a lot of favors for me.
Yeah.
And I'm doing one for her right now.
I've been looking at those photos in the yearbook night after night for the past 7 years. I'm in love!
She said that you were really athletic.
Well, I jog,
Yeah.
and I, run a couple of the short races. I'm not up to a marathon or anything.
How about you, big boy? Don't look like you do much.
She think I want to chase her around? She's talking about running. It's all she can talk about is racing.
I like to read myself. Warm, cuddly fires in the backyard. And...
I do that in the winter. Of course, here the winter never gets really bad.
Do you like pina coladas? Oh, I know you're just that kind of guy.
I'm just marveling at how nice you are.
Your development. I'm just marveling at your development. It's like looking through a biological kaleidoscope. Every part of your body makes me tingle. I just want to scream with delight.
You look a lot different than what I remember. Of course, you were a lot younger then.
Yeah, we all were.
I've aged 20 years in the past 6 minutes. Give me a break, take some pressure off. I just want to be with you.
Look at those eyes. Look at me again. Come on, look. Give me that stare.
Lunch.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. That's right. I promised to take you to the tourist trap of your choice.
That's right.
Keep those eyes on me, big boy. Look at those.
Lunch, I think that's code for let's us never chop herring. What the hell can it be? It's got to mean something personal, though.
Well, we can have lunch later on. I mean, I know you're busy. We could have lunch 10, 11, midnight.
The rest of our lives we can have lunch 3, 4 times a day.
Well, I had one short appointment this morning, and then, you know, I figured I'd just show you around the office.
Do you like seafood?
If I said no, he'd say we won't have seafood. And if I said yes, he'll say we'll have seafood. He's one of these real passive guys, I know it. If you only didn't have those eyes.
God, I wish you didn't have that canister of seafood in my pocket. I'd love to just put it on the desk right now and we could just have a picnic right here.
Well, it depends. I mean, you know, here you can get really good seafood and you can get so-so seafood. I mean, if seafood's really good and really fresh, then yeah, I like it. I'll pick the place. I'll pick some. Do you like seafood?
Oh, good, my tranquilizer's kicking in on me. I'm a human now.
What's an odd animal?
Aardvark.
Aardvark. Thank you.
And what's a word of warning that is maybe 1 to 3 words? Don't take me literally. Give me a
Chocolate chip cookie.
slippery when wet.
And I'll take chocolate chip cookies.
I have you go into the supermarket and you go into the exotic gourmet section and you find a special kind of a vegetable or fruit there. What is it?
Bok choy.
Bok choy.
Aardvark.
Slippery when wet.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Bok choy.
Chocolate. Chip cookies.
Slippery,
Chocolate.
when wet, slip,
Chip,
slip,
chip,
slippery,
chip,
Bok
chip,
slippery,
Bok
slippery,
slip, bok
slippery,
joy,
slippery, when
bok
wet, slippery, when wet,
joy,
slippery,
bok joy,
slippery, when wet, slippery, when wet,
food and things has made me feel like I want a break. How about you? Okay, just 10 minutes, approximately, and come back for the second half, which will be all improvised, therefore totally different than anything you've seen so far. See you in 10 minutes or so.
How are you doing, Eric? Are you doing okay? Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, you had to stand the whole time. Good chance to stretch and get across. Those sound things always have to be in the words or in
Let's have a hand for our band.
After the show, we'll turn this around. You see the 6 or 8 midgets who are playing all the different instruments. Joe's back there with a whip, just going, you did that. Welcome back. What a wonderful audience you are. I'd like to marry everyone in the audience tonight. Just wanted to say that. What we're going to do for our first piece, for the second half, is a piece that we call montage. What we need is something unusual that you carry in a pack or a purse or something, an actual physical object. No, he doesn't have one? Can we have the house lights up, please, Keith?
Yes.
Could somebody hold up something, an actual physical object that's unusual?
Mary.
I have one. Sorry. Walk back into the house and somebody have it. Well, I don't carry this in my backpack or my purse. So now we'd like to do a piece based on this wonderful object.
Ich bin einen Potten zu extreme.
Come on, Mickey, let's go!
Freeze! Just wear this retainer until you're 18 years old.
I've lost a lot of weight since I ordered my class ring.
Freeze! Let's see there. Yep. That earwax.
Trapdoor to hell!
Yeah, this really is the new birth control device.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
I can see that, girl.
Freeze! I didn't order no goddamn pizza!
And if you turn it counterclockwise, you can see the Our Lady of Fatima, yes, riding a little girl.
And I see Mary and
Oh no.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Make your cat very happy. Buy the new cat hula hoop. She'll love it.
And there was a variation on the Midas touch where he would just and these diamonds.
All you gotta do is tape these stickers off that says official Statue of Liberty and put the official Andrew and what's her name?
Jones, I count 412 very rare diamonds from the Republic of South Africa, yeah.
Freeze! Belly dancers, come on in. We have the best and appropriate apparel.
Freeze!
Dominus vobiscum.
Oh, Mom! Look, I got the ring, Mom! Oh, God, I'm so excited!
Wish.
Freeze!
that do it?
There's a dangerous area in the front row.
Right. No tap dancing in this area.
When it freezes over, we'll stop.
All right, what we're going to do now is take a look at a life concept and explore it in a lot of different approaches, a lot of different perspectives and levels. And so for this, we need a special kind of suggestion, a concept that is broad enough that it would cross ages, sexes,
Life is what
cultures. Hold it just a second. Keep it in.
No doubt.
I'm warmed up here. And it would be something like religion or death, or last week we had liberation, that kind of broad one-word concept or phrase concept that kind of touches people's lives constantly.
Life is a bitch and then you die.
Okay, so can you put that in a, what would that be? What would, courage to deal with life being a bitch? Okay, so let's take courage and we'll include your life as a bitch, and what was that thing that you threw out?
Then you
All right, so we've got courage, and with the also the look at life being a bitch, and what kind of courage does it take to live in spite of that. So we're going to do a series of scenes on that issue. Thank you very much.
I would like to welcome everyone here tonight to the Abbey. We have come here to honor dead brother Charles, who worked among us in the fields for 38 years without saying a word. Till that massive dirt clod hit him in the forehead. I've never heard words like that ever. In spite of that, I think Brother Charles will be taken unto the bosom of our Lord in heaven for the many great works that he has done over the years. Not to mention the many paintings that he has done in the privacy of his own room after hours, after lights out at night with one candle, which depict the entire Bible and 2 chapters which had gone undiscovered until a week ago Tuesday. He has rendered the saints in their true life forms. He has rendered all the animals and every grain of sand from the Bible, and he did this with all natural pigments, making a paintbrush out of one of his shoelaces. Let's hear it for Brother Charles. And we'll be serving lemonade in the refectory in 20 minutes. Thank you very much.
Something you needed courage to do.
Go to the dentist.
Go to the dentist. Thank you. I think I'll just have them all pulled. Then I won't have to worry about coming here ever again.
Elizabeth, that'll take weeks to pull them all. Be sensible. You'd have to come back and sit in here week after week and go in there and have excruciating pain.
What else have I been doing for the past 6 months? 6 months of root canal, Myrna.
You have a point there. Well, I want you to know it hasn't been any easier for me sitting through all of this with you.
Well, you are the one that made me eat all those Milky Ways.
Saying here, do you want one too, is not the same as forcing them down your throat.
Well, Myrna, you're in a very very important position in my life. Being my older sister, I always looked up to you. If you ate candy, I ate candy. If you didn't brush your teeth, I didn't brush my teeth.
If I jumped off a bridge, would you have jumped off a bridge?
Well, no.
Okay.
And you didn't start flossing till last year.
Well, I have to come to the dentist too, you know. Not as often as you do. Well, once a year for checkups. But some of us were just born with good teeth and some of us weren't. It's a genetic fault. It's Mother's fault. It's not mine. Don't start that again, please. No more cold shoulders.
You're right, Myrna. Mother's Irish. They have bad teeth, don't
Yes, yes. And I got Dad's good teeth.
Miss Houston? Miss Myrna Houston? Did they have Gatorade?
No, they didn't have Gatorade and the elevator was out. So I had to climb through the window there and you forgot your safety gear, you nitwit.
Bill, I haven't used that for 6 years. You always have an excuse for why you can't get the Gatorade. You don't have the regulation boots on. That's why your feet are slipping off the thing here. You were late again this morning?
It's windy.
It's always been windy. It's the nature of the work. It's just what happens up here. Everyone knows it's windy.
Oh, shut up.
You got a safety thing. It doesn't matter.
I don't care. Boy, look. I have to end the partnership.
Hi!
Oh, right, it's her again, the nymphomaniac.
Come to watch your friend. I've got a tattoo with her name on it. Come here.
Yeah.
Bobby!
You think at her age she would not go for young guys, you know?
What are you
Ah!
Hi, Stan!
Hi!
Either her or the gulls. I mean, let's look at you. Hi, how are you? It's nice to see you again.
Good to see you, boys!
I like the way your hair is done now. Your hair looks very nice.
Thank you!
It's beautiful.
Do you want it Danish?
I'd love it. Yeah, I'd love that. Could you heat it up? Could you heat me a Danish up?
Yeah, I'll heat you a Danish.
Do you have any Gatorade? He couldn't give me Gatorade. I just crave it up here. I sweat so much, really.
We have coffee.
No, just the Danish should be fine. Oh, you know. Oh, God, I can't. My blood stopped. Hang on. Don't. Jeez. Let me unhook you just for a second here. I can't. Hook it over there. Close your eyes. Think of Santa Claus. Think of Santa. Ready? And click. Hook dart over here. Okay, you're hooked up again. You got a little bit more slack in your line this time, but you can't fall off the line. A little bit more, about another 8-10 inches.
I can't take it, boy. I can't take it.
What's to it? It's just another gig.
I know.
I'm sick of this shit. We dug ditches for 3 years and you were claustrophobic, you know? I thought, well, get out in the open. Fresh air. I can't carry you anymore, really. I did it all through Nam and all this shit. You're on my back all the time. I'm just tired of it.
You gotta find a way to pay you back, Lloyd, but this ain't it. This ain't it.
Just kind of mirth it up a little bit for me. You know, just kind of smile. Put a smile on your face. Look at every new day as a new challenge, and don't lean back. Okay? Chat it up. You're so preoccupied. Get out of your head. Talk to the woman when she comes. She's a nice lady, you know. You're just so worried about it. Every time the wind changes, your heart skips a beat. I can hear it over here.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm human, Lloyd. I haven't been up here too long. You don't care. You never come down to the ground. hear me, Terry?
No, Dad, what?
When your mom was on the phone. I didn't know you were here. I called and I said, nobody was here. You didn't hear it.
I missed her call again.
That's right.
Never calls when I can hear. She calls when I'm busy all the time, Dad.
I told her, you know, she only thinks of herself.
I can't even draw good pictures anymore, Dad. Look. My crayons don't work. All my art is gone. My life is ruined, Dad.
Not exactly, honey. I wouldn't worry about it. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself and me. You know, it's not easy. I mean, you're a wonderful little child. You're like my best buddy. But
I wanted to be an artist, Dad, and make lots of money, and then I could buy a bigger house so you and Mom could live together, and we could all be happy again. And I can't draw anymore. Maybe I could get new crayons. For pencils. Maybe I'm ready for pencils.
don't put pressure on yourself like that. I'll buy you a box of crayons.
Okay, I think I need one with a sharpener this time.
Okay. That I can do. I can't get your mother back here.
No, I could though. I'm going to draw so good. She's just going to want to come and see the pictures. I'll draw that good.
Okay, honey, just keep drawing.
Okay. And Dad, please check before you tell her I'm not here. I'll listen. I promise.
I'm sorry.
I guess it's good news. In a way. Could be real bad, though. I can take a leave. And they'll understand. And I know I'll get lots of help from my friends. Are you in there? Are you still there? Your daddy isn't here, but your mother is. I don't think you'll know your daddy. I know your mother.
In mythical times, long, long ago, what's a problem that would exist that would a person would need courage to deal with?
Circumcision.
Circumcision. Circumcision from this lady in the second row. Once upon a time, many, many years ago, there was the kingdom that was made up entirely of men. All day long, every day, the men hunted. The the men swam in the ocean. And they laughed. And in the evenings they dined on what they'd caught at the daily hunt. And they told tales of bravery.
And then one day, from across the waters, a sail was seen, bright yellow in its color, and as it approached closer, there were 3 strangers standing on the deck, each with hair long down to their waists and of 3 different colors.
When the boat landed, the natives on the island ran up to the ship and greeted the fair-haired strangers who called themselves Christians. The Christians began to describe this wonderful new life that the natives were about to lead. And part of that life involved a ceremony. A ceremony unlike any that the people in the village had ever even contemplated.
For these Christians said, man is God's vessel, and he shall be clean. And we have ways to make him clean. They brought out some strange-looking implements and laid them next to the fire. They told the chief to come first, for he would make his other men brave. They gave him liquor to drink, to dull his senses. And they took the knife to him, to make him Christian clean.
Now the men on the island were nothing if they were not brave. They hunted, they fought, they did things that men do. They approached the Christian life in the same way, with bravery. They knew the symbol. They knew they had to be clean to become one with the Christian God. And they appreciated what the Christians had done for them. Then the Christians got back on their boat and they sailed away. Men on the island didn't feel well. Their symbol that they had worshipped, that they had lived with for years and years, had been mutilated to serve a Christian God, not their God. One by one, the men grew very, very sorry and very, very sick. And they died until there were just 2 left. And then the one died and the other one buried him, and then looked out to sea and saw the boat with the yellow sail sailing way, way far away into the distance.
What's a situation in your daily life where you're called on to exercise some courage?
Driving.
Driving on the freeway. Yes, thank you.
Come on, honey, we're going to be late.
I know, I'm sorry.
Let's see, 7 o'clock, chopper report. We have 280 is clogged up there on the Mercurio Transway. We have a overturned truck and a tractor trailer. Biff, what's coming in from copter number 7? Well, Charles, what we have is the basic traffic pattern that exists every Monday morning here at 7 a.m. in the Bay Area. We have another traffic jam, a fender bender up front, but the highway patrol is there. There looks to be no injuries, but things are slowing down quite a bit.
Sure you don't want to drive?
Not today. I'm not ready yet.
This is driving me crazy. I can't stand being in this car another day. I want to parasail. I want to hang glide. I don't want to drive. I want to be shot out of a rocket. Anything.
Well, we could both quit our jobs.
talking about starting our own business. And goodness knows this area certainly needs a real good deli.
Does somebody have to drive a truck?
But we could hire people to do that, honey.
We can hire people to drive the bug.
Drive us to work?
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea
Okay,
at
a
the time.
carpool. We could get into a carpool.
That's it. Maggie and Friedrich. Yeah.
Maggie drives. Have you driven with Maggie?
No,
I would have this through my eyeball.
just a spider.
No, she drives. She gets really nervous. She slams on the brakes. Somebody 14 cars ahead, and she thinks she sees a red light, and she'll start preparing now, suddenly.
And Friedrich's no good until his cataract operation.
Right? So we end up driving again.
I don't know, honey. There's got to be something we can do.
Let's quit. I don't want to work there anymore. I'm tired of looking at computers. I'm tired of having people hand me big old piles of things, papers, stacks and stacks of papers. I'm tired of being someone else's lackey. I'd rather be your lackey and my lackey.
Good, then you drive.
Come on out. Come on, it's outside. Come on, it's outside. Yes. Okay. There you go. That's good. Yeah, run. Okay. Yeah, roll on your back. Sure, that's fine. Oh, over here. Come over here. Do this over. Come on over here. That's good. That's good.
Oh, isn't he doing well?
You know, I took him to the training school that you suggested, and it's done marvels for him. You know, he used to be such a wild, just going every place and doing everything, and now I just watch this. Heel. That's it.
And his coat is so shiny.
Yes, it's the new nutrients that we put in his food.
Just where did you get a wolf?
Well, the Bay Area Society for Protection of Large Canines. It's actually, I don't own him. Actually, it's an adopt a wolf, and I just only have him on weekends. But you know, I used to bring the little Pekingese down here, and the kids would kind of throw rocks. Pigeons would come in on him. Zip. Walk in the park with a wolf. Nothing.
Well, I'll tell you, Merle, when I was about 5 years old, I was running home from kindergarten, and this German Shepherd started running after me and knocked me down. And I'm real nervous around big dogs.
Here's an opportunity for you to overcome that fear. Now, let me just walk him over by the collar here. Just pet him.
Shouldn't I let him smell the back of my hand first?
No, he. As soon as you came into the vicinity, he knew you were here. You can't sneak up on a wolf. Their nose just pulls in stuff from miles around. You know, he knows. So, if he wanted to rip your throat out, he would have done it as soon as he came
Quando lo fonte ne mantengo, Sospicio. Cosa? Ciusci. Pangusa. Quando la faccia callone.
Mr. Pacini.
Ehi, Kumba, fare caloncina.
Macaroni.
Johnson e Catterino, quelle patone che la bisogna.
Cosa?
Hai tornato per il fine conne!
Giuseppe!
Fabrizio!
La spirite,
Hello? Hello, Spirite.
Quando canta la lamera. Spirite.
Chunza,
Spadaccini! Saccapadune! Fammi cola!
Aspirante no cacibenda rara. So, mixture da
Aspettamini! Castaparone! Canzone! Mi sta bustando il
That was Flash Family's look at Life is a Bitch. Now what I'd like from you, let's see. What's an issue in your, or what was an issue in your relationship with your mother?
Control.
Control. Trust. Let's see. Trying to meld those two together. That she wouldn't try and control you, that she would trust you. Thank you. Well, my mama hangs around all day and night, she's a bitch. Well, my mama hangs around all day and night, she's a bitch. She doesn't trust me, she says I got no control. As you know, woo! When I woke up in the morning, she was standing right over my bed. She looked down on the pillow and she tried to get inside my head. I said, get away, mama. I wish you were dead.
I told my mama to give me a break. Either that or I throw her in the lake. She was a real mean mama. She caused me mental trauma. She wouldn't trust me as far as she could throw me away.
I knew my mama loved me from the day I was born, because when I came out, she tooted on her horn. She said, I got a new son, I'm gonna put him on this earth, because I'm the woman, the only one who can give him this birth. You know, she loved me from day one, and now I'm 45. She said, I'm never gonna let go of you, son, as long as you're still alive.
Well, thank you. You're the best Flash Family impersonators in the city. And this is a clever simulation. Thank you for coming tonight. This is our show for tonight. We have 3 more in this run. If you liked what you saw, it'll be just like it. If you didn't, it'll be completely different. You can't lose either way. But as you can see, there are a lot of people here. A lot of people came early to help out. And we've had some people who gave us massive support tonight, not the least of which is the man who controlled whether you saw us or not, and for how long. And that is our light man, Mr. Keith Anderson. Veto and override anything we do up here. It's a chilling feeling. And another man who made a major, significant bowel movement this evening. Sometimes you just can't get control of these things. But he's been in this once before, but he is still Joe Polino. That we didn't have to worry about the details, like Sandy Sedgwick and all the people that came to crew tonight. Very nice job, thank you. As I say, we'll be here for 3 more weeks. Tell your friends. We'll get as many people in here as we can. Please come back, because that's part of the fun of doing this, is to have people come a lot and prove to themselves that it is always a new and fresh experience. And we are Flash Family, but we are also individual people. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Jim Lilly.